Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in this episode of Jobless Greatness we are back for another season at Villarreal. We're kicking it off against Rayo Vallecano at home and we hope to start on a positive note of a summer that it started off very quiet. It looked like we were going into the season with more or less the same squad, and then it all kicked off late on in the summer window. So we're going to look at our media prediction first. And before I get into that, I just want to shout out Craig, who made these brilliant new kits for us this season. They are looking brilliant there. Craig is a mod over on FM Llama's Twitch channel. Go check that out for his streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. UK time. He is in Swedish second division at the moment doing a challenge. Go check it out. Lots of fun to be had watching that stream. But yeah, thank you, Craig, for these kits. As you can see, our media prediction is fourth. It was fourth at the start of this window. It went down in the prediction after some big events. And one of those main events I'm going to get to straight away is our captain is gone. Michael Wilkinson has left us. He's gone to Arsenal, signed for 80 million. We got a number of bids for Michael during the summer window, turned them down. He kicked up a fuss. Other players then kicked up a fuss. Why are we not selling him? Eventually, we decided to sell him. 80 million out the door. We signed him for 14.5 million from Hearts, sold him for 80. Good profit. We got good play out of him. But it came very late in the window, which meant a bit of a panic. Another player who has left us as well is Philip Jorgensen. He has gone to Tottenham for 30 million. He wanted to go. He wouldn't sign a new contract. He only had a year left. We decided to cash in 30 million for him. He had a brilliant end to last season, but he got a lot of injuries early on, which affected him. But yeah, sad to see him going away, but 30 million for him, couldn't turn it down. So we actually got 119 million in. We spent 64 when the season ticked over, and we spent another roughly, we'll say 30 before that. So yeah, we're about even for I haven't worked it out because all the transfers happened so late. Haven't really worked it out, but yeah, we've actually taken in more than we spent this season, that's for sure. And we built a brand new squad in a way. If we look at the season prediction for the season, we are predicted to come fourth there too with the bookmakers, 18 to 1 to win the title. It had dropped down when Wilkinson was sold. We had dropped down to being predicted to come 8th. But we've got that back up to 4th with a couple of smart moves. And we're going to get to the team for this first game in a moment. But we just want to get to one other move that happened early in the transfer. We lost our director of football. Our director of football left to go to Barcelona. And we brought in the one and only Tony Khan, the owner of All Elite Wrestling, has joined us from Fulham. He is in as our director of football. We're expecting him to do great business for us. Maybe Chris Jericho and Daniel Bryan up front for us next season. But yeah, Tony Khan is now our director of football. And yeah, we've had a okay pre-season in terms of the fixtures played. We only lost two of our friendlies, and got a few good wins in there. And the finances at the club looking very good. We've 60 million in the transfer budget. I'm looking to bring in a really good centre back at the moment, but can't get the board to budge the wage budget up a bit to get him in. But yeah, good balance there, and yeah, looking well that way. So let's get to the new signings for this season, and we're going to start off with our new goalkeeper. He's on loan from Benfica. He is Ivan Bernardi, Argentinian international. He is a pretty decent goalkeeper. He's slightly, I'd say he's around the same as Jorgensen. I'm going to compare the two here. We look very, very close between the two. So to get 30 million in for Jorgensen and get him in on loan for the season is good. We have a transfer fee agreed of 35 million, I think, if we want him at the end of the season. We'll go back to him. And we look at him here. Lots of potential to grow. He's only 23. He has good area reach, good kicking, good rushing out intensity. Determination is good. His physicals are very good. Yeah, I think he's a good goalkeeper. He's solid. He will improve, and it's good to get him in on loan. Starting off at right back will be a youngster, coming through from our own academy. It is Endika Santana. And Endika Santana is starting because of an injury to Wanlu. He is a very decent right back, 20-year-old Spanish, growing in potential already. He was out on loan at Eibar last season, had a good season. He's going to make his debut for Villarreal, his first La Liga appearance, and he should be a player who gets plenty of playing time. But something we're going to do more this season is try and play our youngsters, but he's in at right back for the injured Wanlu. Centre back partnership is the same, Badu and Cabrusai, with Carrera at left back. And here is Michael Wilkinson's replacement, and he's not quite as good. It's no Waynand, I'm going to go with Waynand, who is a Belgium 22-year-old who is not quite at Wilkinson's level yet, but our scouts and our coaches see him having world-class potential. So I have gambled on that potential because we paid big for him. We bought him from Ajax for £50 million. Definitely overpaid. No doubt about that. But it was a panic buy late on. Try and get someone into that midfield. He's already up to a value of 75 to 92 million. The potential is there. He has some good areas already. Good first touch, good passing, good technique. His mentals are pretty good. Good positioning. His vision's very good. His physicals are good, solid. We can build those up hopefully. We're hoping that Ajax have built a really good player here in No. And 22-year-old. He's going to be playing a lot in that role. Chevalier may come in too at times, but yeah, we really did gamble on him. I'm no doubt about it. It's an absolute gamble. It could go very wrong. Hopefully that potential is there. Midfield 2 is the same. Galasso, who starred at the World Cup for Italy alongside an ageing Buena, but he's still there. Gonzalo behind the front two of Sesko and Chow. Hopefully they can continue their form for us up front. And we'll get a couple of new signings on the bench. One is Julian Timber, who comes in really as a backup for our defence. He can play across the defence. Signed from Benfica for a fee of 6.5 million. The former Arsenal, Milan, Barcelona and Benfica player with us now. We look at another youngster on the bench is Pedro Toro, 17-year-old. He's going to be our backup left back for the season. Is on a youth contract of £55 a week and valued at close to 10 million there. So he has a lot of room to develop. He was away at the under-19s with Spain, so he has good potential. And he is our backup left back on the bench. Here's a player we signed from Barcelona. It is Pep Soliviel. I learned how to say his name right. Solives, I think. He can play as centre back or defensive midfield. He has good potential. Signed him for 7.75 million. That's a player we could move on for profit eventually. Rugier is there on the bench too, as is Ivan Vukovic. I really am struggling with these new names. It's Ivan Vukovic, and he is a signing we've signed in as a backup for Gonzalo in that number 10 role, but also in midfield. Signed him from Dynamo Zagreb for 17.5 million. If we were to sell him now, I think we would get a nice little profit on him. We would 28 to 31 million. I think he's got lots of potential to grow. He's at 26, I know, but there is enough there for him to get better. And yeah, passing at 16, technique at 17, vision of 17. Really good player and good backup for Gonzalo. Our backup for Gonzalo was Diaz last season. He of course has retired. So yeah, Vukovic in. And here's a youngster of our own. It's going to be probably our fourth choice striker at the moment. It is Jose Antonio Pozo. He is a fantastic striker. I think he's going to be a brilliant striker. Look at that potential there. But look at it already. 15 finishing, 13 composure, 16 acceleration with 14 pace, 16 off the ball as well. He's on loan in the second division last season. He scored 19 goals. He was he won with the Spain under 19s at the Euros. He was the third best player at that tournament. And yeah, good potential there. We're going to give him plenty of playing time, hopefully. And yeah, that's all the players we have signed. The big one in is Winand in midfield. Probably the goalkeeper Bernardi as well. We're hoping for lots of good returns from them. Starting off here against Rayo Vallecano at home. We need to get 3 points on the board and get a much better start than last season. And let's get up and running and make a charge at the Liga title. So here we go, opening day of the season. I forgot to mention our new backup goalkeeper Dogan on the bench. I will show him after this game, but we brought him in as a backup to Jorgensen, but Jorgensen left. There is the Rayo Vallecano lineup. They will probably be coming here trying to just get a point, I'd say. But we will look to get all three. We started last season really poorly. If we can get a good start to this season, maybe we could be in with a title challenge. There we are coming out in our brand new kits. Once again, thank you to Craig for those. So we are up and running with a new La Liga season. First highlight here is Cabrusai in the rain here. Here's Santana, our youngster, in at right back. He plays it back to Winand in midfield. Winand back to Cabrusai. And Cabrusai brings it forward to Chow, the top scorer in La Liga last season, to Sesko. Buena is through. Alex Buena, bit of luck about this. Buena finishes, and it's no VAR review. Our first goal of the season goes to Alex Buena. I said he was an ageing midfielder now, but he can still finish when he gets a chance like that. And that is a perfect start to the season. Chow linking up here with Sesko. Bit of fortune here to flex off the defender into Buena's path. Brilliant finish from him past Anton in goals. And we go 1-0 up. Free kick here. Chow to take it on the 10-minute mark. Can he get up and running for the season already? Chow. Oh, it's the roof of the net. I thought it was in for a second. Good attempt there from Chow. Santana here in possession, but he loses it. So Rayo Vallecano have it. And they'll try and play out from the back. Can we push? Santana gets up and gets it back. Chow. Buena. Here's Winand for us into Galasso. Galasso gets turned. Plays it to Santana out here. That's a middling cross. Sesko. Oh, brilliant. Benjamin Sesko Had to do a lot of work to finish that, but he's done it. And an assist for Santana on his La Liga debut for us, for the youngster. And that's a perfect dream start for us. Sesko up and running for the season. We'll see this again. Waynan plays it in to Galasso. He picks out Santana. It's not a great cross at all, but Sesko, with hard work, turns it into it, gets to that ball first, heads it home just before the half-hour mark. We're 2-0 up. Throw in for Rayo here, and they come down this side with Rocca. We're going to take on Carrera. Can we try and win it back? Oh, Sesko dives in with a tackle in the box, and I think VAR will give a penalty here. So Bernardi in goals will have his first real test, which will be from the penalty spot, I'd say. Yep, Sesko gives away a penalty. That's disappointing. So can our keeper on his debut save a penalty? What a way it would be to announce himself to the fans. Here we go. No, it's slotted home. Sent him the wrong way. So Rayo Vallecano have a goal back. And that's disappointing because we weren't really under pressure there. I don't know why Sesko dived in. Striker's tackle for sure. And yeah, we fall back to just a goal lead here. 31 minutes gone. It's 2-1. Half time here, we go in ahead 2-1. Disappointing to give away that goal, but we've been the dominant team. 81% of possession, 5 shots on target. Really have been in control, but we need to make it a little bit more comfortable for ourselves. Going to pump the fist, tell them they're capable of better, send them out there, and hopefully seal the deal. Long ball played forward here, and Badu wins it. Here's Waynan, who's on a yellow card. Here's Galasso, back to Badu. We tried to sign, and we still are trying to sign, a centre back to fill in instead of Badu, but he's done so well for us in the last season and this season. Hopefully he will continue that. Here's Waynan, ball over the top for Sesko. Can he get across into the box? Not quite. Here's Galasso. Galasso has space, and what a finish from Galasso. I said he starred at the World Cup. He scored in an awful lot of games for Italy at the World Cup, and he's up and running for the season for us here. He didn't score that many for us last season, so hopefully he will improve that this season. Good work here from Sesko. Held the ball up, picks out Galasso with a lovely pass. So much space in the box, outside the foot finish, and we are 3-1 up. Carrera with a throw in here. He plays it down to Sesko, who will get turned and picks Chow out with a lovely ball over the top. Those two continuing that partnership. Here's Chow to Galasso. Carrera in space, takes the shot, hits the crossbar. Oh, that's unlucky. Gonzalo in possession here. Here's Cabrusai, and he'll play it out. No, he will. He'll go to Gonzalo. I thought he was going to Santana. Here's Santana, but it's a poor pass from Gonzalo. And now Rayo have it, but Alex Bueno wins it back, and we have possession again. And we can come on the attack. Waynan to Gonzalo. Gonzalo can't get turned. Back to Cabrusai, and he plays it to Santana, the youngster at right back, on a 7.3 on his debut. Here's Cabrusai. Cabrusai brings it infield to Galasso in space. Plays through to Sesko. Can't quite win it, but he'll keep possession here. Sesko has it. Can he get a cross in? Here's Carrera. Carrera to the byline. Cross. Buena's there. Heads it towards goal. It's onto the roof of the net. Free kick here. Chow to take it. Could he get his name on the score sheet? He'll take the free kick. He goes for goal. Oh, keeper gets across. Nearly another brilliant free kick from Chow. He had a couple of them last season, and not quite this time. Keeper gets there. Here's Alex Bueno with the corner kick. Plenty of options in there. Buena. Oh, it's headed clear. It'll fall to a Vallecano player. Will it? Yes, it will. And now they can counter-attack, sending plenty of men forward through our midfield. Can we get it? Oh, good block there. Now Waynan down to Alex Buena. Back to Cabrusai. And that's the end of that highlight. 3 minutes to go. Rayo Vallecano will throw in down here. If they get a goal back now, it could be a nervous ending for us. Here comes towards the midfield, and they have a little space on this side. Can they? Chow get back to cause a bit of pressure on him? No, he can't. The cross comes in. Oh, deflected into his own net by Cabrusai. Oh, he could have left that for the goalkeeper. Maybe that's the new goalkeeper. Communication not quite there yet. That's poor from us. Chow couldn't track back to stop the cross, and it was a simple enough cross, and Cabrusai putting it into his own net. 19 minutes remain. It's 3-2. Free kick here. Chow takes it into the box. Badu is there. Timber, who's off the bench to make his debut. He squares it, and it's a debut goal for Vukovic. Off the bench, on for Gonzalo. It's two substitutes linking up there, Timber and Vukovic, and we have a 2-goal lead again. That's a bit of relief for us. Didn't want to throw away points here. Timber won the header here. Keeper spills it. He squares it for Vukovic, who eventually fires it home, and we go 4-2 up. Injury time is up here. Alex Bueno plays a free kick down the line. It's a poor one. We're going to win on opening day. It's a really good start to our season. 4-2 home win. Good debuts for Santana, Waynan, Timber and Vukovic off the bench. Really positive start to the season. Well, a positive start to the season after that late upheaval towards the end of the summer window. We have settled down a bit. We've got points on the board. Our first win of the season on opening day. We didn't manage to do that last season. We've done it this season. And we're up in third position at the moment behind Real Madrid and Real Sociedad. But it's very early in the season. And we're going to come back in the next episode for early tests to our credentials. We're going to take on Valencia at home in a derby game. Of course, it was losing that game last season that meant we were called into the board. So going to see how we get on this season. Only 3 games into the La Liga season, we're taking on Valencia in a derby. And then we're going to take on Atletico Madrid at home. Celta Vigo in between those games. We're taking on Atletico Madrid. They were the team we were challenging for the top 4 last season with. Going to see where we stand with them this season at home in that tie. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and that people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments. Let me know what you think of that summer window. Have we improved? Have we gone backwards? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel to grow. We're pushing towards 400 subscribers now. So it would be great to get more people hitting that subscribe button. We'll make you catch every video that's posted on the channel. Videos are posted 6 PM Irish time, Monday to Friday. And subscribing will make sure you get the notification. There's also a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything that's happened so far. And until the next episode, please take it easy.